It's the Really, Really Late Show with Fred. 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 With guest stars, Strong Work.
Welcome back to the Really, Really Late Show. I am your host, Fred, and tonight we have an amazing show for you. We'll be playing games, watching our hilarious sketch, and ending with an amazing musical performance. So without further ado, let me introduce you to our guest for tonight. Ethan Bouchard from Strong Work.
There's a lot of students here.
So Ethan, let's start off by telling me a little bit about the sound of your band.
No, the first thing you need to know is that there's not a sound to our band.
I thought
That's
instruments
weird.
have like noise.
You think it would? Well, when we ask the audience members what they think that we are, they give us a lot of answers. We get a lot of feedback, and it's a lot of different stuff. And it's on purpose. Like one of the tricks of the trade here is that we want to be underground. We give it whatever we feel like it should have. So like we don't say no, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like if any of the band members comes up and says, I want to do a polka song, we're like, we'll find a way to do it. We'll give it 110%, god dang it.
How many polka songs have you done?
None. Not yet. Maybe one here soon, but
What's your favorite like genre that the fans pick?
variety.
Ooh.
Yeah, variety band. That's the one that I like to call us.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had to give it something, I don't know anybody else that's called their band this, but variety
variety-
band
like
would
a
definitely be our thing.
Like a variety show, have like you do everything pretty much.
Exactly, yes.
I like that. I really like that. I like you.
Thank you. You know, Fred, you're pretty nice yourself.
Well, thank you. I try. So, are there specific roles in your group? Like, you know, the Jonas Brothers have the shy one, the cool one, and, you know, the silly one. Is Strong Work have that kind of dynamic?
We do, in a sense. We actually, just a few months ago, started working on a project to make it into one storyline, using all of our music, all of our songs, as well as making comics that go along with the stories that we put together. And now we finally have the final storyline completed for season 1.
I like that.
Yeah, we got like 10 songs that we're going to record on it for the album, and the album's going to have all of our storylines on there as well, to help people that are just there for the music kind of see what's going on. But then if you go to our website, then you'll be able to see the comic strips that go along with it too, and fill in the gaps in between the songs with what the stories are. So what we have is our keyboardist, saxophone player, synth player is our Matt scientist. We call him the Matt scientist because his name is Matt.
I like that.
From the year 2220. Then our electric guitarist, Karthik, who's in this class right now somewhere doing something. I don't know where he's at, but there's a lot of people here. He's our electric guitarist. He's our time traveler.
Ooh, time traveler. What does
He
that
stole
mean?
Matt's time machine. And we went and lived in the 70s for about 20 years to go learn how to play guitar from our favorite 70s guitar players.
Oh, the greats.
The greats. Became a great underground and then came back to our time and joined our band. Then we have John Pierce, our bass player, who is an enigma. You don't need to know much about him.
Mysterious.
He's mysterious. You only, not much is going to be revealed by him, but he uses bass notes for telepathy, and he also is an interdimensional thing. So he goes through different dimensions and brings people along or not. We're going to have different artists come in and draw those separated segments and stuff. And then we have Jonah Harmon, who is our beat master, and he's from another dimension where he was cloned from ancient DNA.
Ooh.
Yeah, that gave him like rhythm.
Like
Immediate rhythm, like he
ancient?
knows what he's doing.
How
Yeah.
ancient?
We're talking about 5th dimension Neanderthals.
Like caveman music.
Yes, but like mixed with DNA that makes it to where he can learn really fast. So like that's part of his trait, is that he can look at the time machine, get in it, and then know how to run it pretty much, even though he's what he is.
I love that.
Me too.
Now, Ethan, let's get to know you instead of the band.
I love this.
So upon this board, I have questions for you to select. You get to select your own questions. And when you pick one, point it out to me and I'll read it out for you.
Okay, yeah. Let's see, what would you say to your high school self?
What would you say to your high school self?
Stop. Quit what you're doing. Stop that. Calm down. You don't have to be Jim Carrey times 15 every day.
Have you ever got called Jim Carrey? Like,
over and over again. Yeah, he's my spirit animal, is something that's been said before. But definitely when I was a kid, I looked up to him as far as performance goes.
I love that. Some people say my spirit animal is a red squirrel. Don't ask why.
I can see it. I can see it. How many people say that to you?
My mom.
My God.
So I'd like to pick another question.
All right.
Let's see. Decisions.
Who would win in a fight between Spider-Man and Batman? That's interesting.
Ooh, who would win in a fight? I know my answer.
Okay, so we got, on one hand, we've got the kid that is the swinging web, amazing Spider-Man. On the other hand, we have this billionaire narcissist that can pretty much do whatever he wants with money and win. Okay, Batman's gonna win this one.
Yep.
Yep.
The only right answer.
Exactly. Yeah. Tony Stark and Batman would go toe to toe pretty well because of their kind of dynamic. But yeah, Spider-Man would probably get like pinned down and then left behind. So.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So, any last statements, like any albums again, or any songs coming out soon that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, just recently we raised enough money to go into a recording studio with Eric Delegard. I highly suggest going to see Eric Delegard if you're going to be recording anything. He's got a really sick studio, and he's recorded about 5 songs for us so far. And we've got 4 or 5 more on the way to complete the album, which completes the storyline, and then we'll be able to get those comic books out so everybody can see this universe that we've created for Strong Work.
So the comic books are going to be like graphic novels, kind of.
Yeah, they're going to be 5 to 10 panels a piece, released weekly or bi-weekly, and then just like we're really excited to slowly get that rolling, so that a year or 2 later down the line, we can have people that go onto the website and are able to explore it for like hours before they finally reach some kind of conclusion.
Ooh, I love that.
And hook 'em.
Hey, well, thank you so much, Ethan.
Thank you, Fred.
Well, Strong Work has a new single coming out, as you know. They have the album, they have the whole comic book, they have the whole 9 yards coming out. So we'll be right back with our guests where we'll match songs with a twist. So stay tuned.